Good morning, friends. Welcome to another Word of God. Here about mid-December, contacting my good old friend Peter, who passed on from a sudden heart attack a few days ago. And Peter, are you still with me? Yes, Gordon. And if we can just do a quick rerun because of a failed broadcast there. When I awoke about a half an hour ago and felt your presence, I did ask you how you knew and were there so quickly. And you said, well, you came to see me a little while ago and told me that you'd be ready to do a little interview. So an unconscious projection from me, I guess. Yes? He goes, of course. You do lots of those. And I said, well, yes, but I hadn't quite thought of it on this occasion. And I just wanted to let people know that these sort of things are quite possible. So, Peter, how are you doing? Oh, I'm getting adjusted quite well, thank you. It was quite a shock at first. And although I had much knowledge and understanding of the eternity of our lives and the reality of the spirit world through obviously reading Seth all those years ago and having my own mystical and projective experiences, my own contacts with spirit in its many forms. And I knew all this stuff, but to suddenly be here and after all this contemplation of it was amazing. And after my initial shock, there was that amazement and exhilaration that was the next phase. And then a while after that, I kind of settled into a sort of contemplation. And that's a little calmer and perhaps better for my rather tender spirit. And looking over my life, my incarnation, a little bit, a little glance. I'm sure there will be a deeper dive later, but glancing over some major events and turning points and passages. And I'd certainly like to thank all those in the family and friends and acquaintances and colleagues who contributed to my journey and made it all the more interesting and enjoyable. Like yourself, Gordon. Oh, well. I did my best, and I think it helped you a little bit. There was times when you needed propping up. Oh, I certainly did, and you were right there to help me. And I will never forget all the efforts that you put into my continued well-being. Okay, well, I'm sure it was karmic, Peter, and as you're there in that world with time to contemplate such, you will come across our various karmic connections from past lives. Of course, brother, I will do that. But for now, I'm just getting settled. And I know you're wondering about my musical activities. Will they continue? And yes, they will. There are a couple of instruments here for me, carefully provided in advance by my mother, who's been here for many years and with whom I've been in contact, regular contact, as you know. And she wishes to say hello to you, Gordon. And yes, I hear you, Edna. Thank you. And good to hear that you're thriving. I'm sure you are. As are you, Gordon, she says. Oh, thank you, Edna. Anyway, I should add that for listeners, I did not know Peter's mother, Edna, physically in this life. He just spoke of her to me often enough, and I sensed their deep spiritual connection. So, Peter, sorry, let me give you more space here. Are you ready to be making plans? And he's saying, well, they're more just fantasies right now, but I will be, traveling and making music and just getting around. And doubtlessly reigniting old acquaintances, friends in spirit that were here all the time I was incarnate. Edna tells me there's quite a few of them ready to visit, but or be visited with, but are giving me space to get settled. Well, Peter, that's good to hear, and certainly if this video gets around, it will perhaps be of some sustenance and solace to those of you, those of your friends and family and acquaintances and colleagues that feel themselves unable to make the kind of contact I'm making here. Well, Gordon, please give them all my love and thanks. Gratitude is certainly one emotion I'm experiencing here. Gratitude to all. When you're here, and even the small amount of quote-unquote time that I've had to contemplate my last life, one realizes it's not something you do on your own. It takes a village to have an incarnation. And I'm starting to look around at my village and see everyone's contribution, whether it be conscious or unconscious. Peter, of course, I'm wondering about visiting with Jane Roberts and her partner from that last life. Rupert, or was it Robert? I always get the two mixed up. He said, oh yes, I'm planning on that. If I can track them down. I don't know if Jane is still recognizable as Jane, or has she changed her shape and appearance and energy body to suit another project. I don't know, but I'll find out. Peter, I was thinking of that last music video that I sent you, discovered on YouTube by Jacob. Gosh, can't remember his second name now. And that small choir he assembled for that song was quite remarkable that I would discover that and send it to you just before your passing. I can't claim any foreknowledge or wisdom in it. I just thought it was a lovely piece of music you would enjoy. Jacob Collier, that's right. Well, Peter, I'm a little envious of your great freedom there. And although I'm not planning on transiting soon, I look forward to our continued companionship through the eons. And, I sense there's more you'd like to say. Please allow this video and any that you may have contact with to express my love for all those that are gathered or will be gathering to remember me, either in the quiet of their own dwelling or in various get-togethers. I'm even now returning the love that I know I will be receiving from them. And a few of you have already visited here, and in your unconscious nighttime while asleep visits, and have expressed your affection and love in these fleeting late night, at least late night for them, visits. So let them all think on that, and let them be at peace with my transition. It was a surprise, but I am adjusted. Or at least I think I'm adjusted. Maybe there'll be more adjustment later on. And let the reality of eternal life be felt by all of you. Let not doubt creep in. Let not depression cloud your joy. Let yourselves know that there is meaning and purpose to all this suffering and tragedy that we see around us. It all contributes to the... I'm not getting what Peter's saying. Yes, I'm clouding it up there, Peter. Sorry. Let it contribute to our embrace of humanity's upward striving path. Okay, that could have been said a little better. I'm sorry I was a little cloudy on that one, Peter. You're doing fine, Gordon, he says, patting me on the back. Oh, thanks, Peter. So, is that all for now, Peter? Yes, just much love to everyone. Have people not worry about me. Have people understand that I am well and adjusting, as I hope they are. Okay, Peter, thank you for this. This will be on air in just a few minutes, and we'll talk again soon, yes? Okay, I see him kind of standing in front of me, or maybe a little off to the side, with his arms out in a gesture of embrace. I think he'd like to draw us all into that single embrace, as impossible as it may seem. Thank you, Peter. And God bless you, my son. See you next time.